This is Frank Greaves for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here with the new Southern Area Super Middleweight Champion.
Strap me up. Yes.
Craig Spider Richards. Craig, how's it feel to be Southern Area Super Middleweight Champion?
Feels good. Another stepping stone. Another part of my journey moving forward now. So it feels great. Another win under the belt, new experience. Feels good.
Well, I mean, talk about experience. It's obviously not your first time on a show at your Paul, sorry.
No.
But it's your first time topping a bill.
First time topping the bill.
TV lights, first 10 rounder.
Sky Sports 1. So
proper full-on old school title as well.
Yes, it is.
You know, so that's a lot of boxes ticked.
Yes, I would say I gave blood, sweat and tears for it, but there's no blood and tears, but gave good sweat for it. So yeah.
Plenty of blood and sweat in the gym, I've no doubt, especially.
This man pushes me very hard. Yes, camp's harder than the fights. We work so hard, so when you work hard you get rewarded for it. So although it was my first 10 rounder, we trained like for the big fights all the time anyway, so there weren't no different fight camp wise. Just doing a 10 rounds under the lights, that's all.
Well, so, I mean, today was like a classic Southern Area, 2 unbeaten fighters,
yes.
You know, no one sort of wanting to hide behind a record or not wanting to take on an unbeaten fight.
I got to this fight November from my 6th fight.
Yeah,
I wanted something. Everyone kept saying, we've only seen you in cruise mode, you've never lost around your pro career, no one's taking you out of confidence. Like, so I said, look, get me someone.
Yeah,
we wanted the prospect last fight, couldn't get one, then not ever get an import. So this time we was mandatory, went for it. Sorry, I realised he was ranked above even the English champion. He was ranked just behind like the people British under British title. So we knew he was high up in the ranks, 12-0. So I thought perfect. And we went for him, we got him, and we got the win.
How did you feel going into the 10th round? I mean, the pace of the fight, there was times it looked like he was forcing it. There was times he was definitely busier than you.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't always win fights for throwing. It's not volume of punches, it's quality of punches.
It's ain't the amateurs, it's not free throughs.
Of course. But it's a new experience to pace yourself for a 10 rounder. So there was, certainly from where I was looking at it, there was a few times where it seemed a little bit seesaw. There was times where you was both talking to each other in there and saying, "Nah, that didn't get through." I mean, you was getting behind that shoulder, taking a lot of stuff on the right glove. A couple of times his right hand sneaked through, and then more often than not you fired straight back. How did you feel with the pace of the fight? As I say, physically going for it. I know you trained hard,
do you know what? To be fair, I was more comfortable than I thought it would be. I knew he was going to come out. I knew he was going to try and make it scrappy. Knew he was going to make it a tear up. But the pace was a lot bit easier than I thought it would be. Although we come out for a scrap and tried to be messy, it wasn't as bad. It's just like the pace weren't as much as I thought it would be. So I got comfortable after a while. Started getting complacent. That's when I started dropping my hands, playing around a bit.
Well, that's the thing, innit? I mean, we're doing the rounds. A lot of the times, it's in your own head, and once you've done it, the next time you have to go to, you know it's in the bank. You know you can do it. You don't tend to burn off the nervous energy and worry about doing them rounds. I mean, obviously, a 12 rounder, which is going to be the next stepping stone, but you know you've done 10, so you're going to be comfortable doing 12.
Exactly. I was a lot more comfortable than I thought I would. Coming out 10th round, and I had so much energy. I was like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
How are you finding like making super middle and then having to go and do that 10 rounder? You're making it comfortable.
I was 3 weeks ago on weight 12 stone. Had to go back up, go back down.
Obviously, you've got a big frame.
Yeah, I walk around always on weight. I was 3 weeks ago. I had to eat out over the weekend, get back to like 12.4 and bob it down to 12.
You can't complain too much about having to eat up, mate.
Exactly.
That's a bonus.
Just maybe last weekend I dropped to 11.13. Had to eat again. Then this week 12.2, Saturday comfortably 12.1. On the night of just 0.4 pounds under for weighing. The weight was never an issue.
So, short-term goals, next fight, when you're looking to be out again?
Probably early June, May.
And what you're going to do with regards to Southern Area title?
Vacate.
You're going to vacate it, move on?
We said before it was going to vacate. It's not what we're looking for to sit at Southern Area. Obviously we've got big aspirations, goals, obviously one step at a time. But it was just a stepping stone, you know, going through your apprenticeship properly. And I know obviously people are saying that, well, you're not going through apprenticeship properly because 8 fights in, you're already going to fight unbeaten fighters 8 fights in. But I felt like I was at that level. I believed that I was at Southern area level. I believed I could do that under 10 fights. I know a lot of people don't, but I believed I could, and I went and done it and showed that.
A lot of the times it's what you're doing in camp, in sparring.
I devoted my whole life to the sport, so of course, I devote my whole life. I eat clean, I train, I live boxing, that's all I do. Some people got a part-time job in boxing, that's not what I do.
We've had many conversations in the gym at the Peacock about boxing and fights coming up over the weekend. I know you absolutely live the game, but so medium goals, where do you see yourself by the end of the year? Where do you want to be by the end of the year?
Maybe towards the British domestic scene. Yeah, maybe like British eliminators or something like that. Maybe we just take it one step at a time, see where we go from there to Eddie to the see where we go from there. I just fight, I just listen to what they say. Obviously, sometimes fighters, I've realised that sometimes when you're looking at fighters from the outside in, they can be deluded of where they should be, where they shouldn't be. And that's for your management and everyone to keep you grounded. And they watching you in the gym, they're watching on the fight, so they would know where I should be better than I would know where I should be. So I just listen to what they say, and then whatever they believe I can go and achieve, I go and achieve.
Well, by your nature, you're a fighter. That's what you do. So
exactly, I'm just a
you
fighter.
know, if King Kong walked in here now, you stick a pair of gloves,
yeah,
and you're fighting. Man, that's
fighting.
exactly what you need your team and ranger for, to say yes, no,
Yes,
mate.
no, yeah, they're going to keep my head screwed on, keep me level-headed, and tell me where I should be. And that's all I got to do is just listen to them and go and do what they tell me to do.
So looking towards the British at the end of the year.
Possibly.
Hopefully this time next year.
I can do.
Hopefully this time next year I'm sitting here interviewing you with a British scrap range in there. But great, cracking performance tonight, mate. Good scrap. Just quickly before you go, a little word on Alan Higgins. I mean, he was still there at the end. He pushed hard. You knew he was going to be a tough opponent.
Congratulations for being tough, sticking in there, doing the 10 rounds. You know, thank you for giving me a good fight. He'll bounce back from this. He'll go on, come back, and maybe in my vacate he can fight someone back to the southern area. His career goes on. One loss. Like people, I think, since this whole Floyd blueprint, being unbeaten, think that once you're not unbeaten no more, it's all over. It's not. He'll bounce back. Tell him to keep working hard, and he will do things in the game if he keeps pushing on to it. So
nice one, Craig. Top man. Great words. Good luck for the next one, mate.
thank you for it.
Nice one.